if you are watching this in my YouTube channel and you have not subscribed yet, please subscribe. And as you know that whenever I am getting time, I am doing Facebook Live. And if you are watching this in YouTube and you are not part of my Facebook group, then please go and join my Facebook group. I will post the link in my description box. And if you are watching this in my Facebook group and if you are not a subscriber of my YouTube channel, please go and subscribe. I will put the YouTube link in my Facebook post comment. So what I will discuss today? So today I will discuss a very important topic which is very important for us as well as for our kids also. So the topic, as you can see from the description, is it's called the 5C for success of our life and for our kids also. So this 5C, as I have seen, like I have almost 14 years of experience, and I have done my BTech, my MBA, and right now I'm doing my PhD. So all those corporate experience and my education, from these, I could understand the value of this 5C. So I think this live will be valuable for you. Watch till end and please comment below what is your learning and what is your view on that. So let's start. So the first C, I would say, but before even saying the first C, I will mention a quote of none other than Winston Churchill. He said that success is not final, failure is not a fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. So the quote says that success is not final and failure is not fatal, it is the courage to continue that counts. So it's very, very powerful quote. And as I will be discussing the 5C of success, so before even setting the context, I thought that let's first learn from the quote. So as I was discussing, the first C of success is confidence. What I realized in my life is it mattered that how much you know and how much creative you are, obviously, but the matter most is how confident you are. So whenever I faced an interview, and in my life it was strange that in my BTech also and in my MBA also, so I almost the first interview I appeared. So there are, I think most of you know that there are a process of selection, maybe some text, writing test, some other test or something, but the final interview, the final selection level is interview. So whenever I am appearing for an interview, almost 90% time I got selected. And what I feel that because maybe I was confident enough to put myself like on the requirement of the role, or I could justify that like how I'm going to help in that role. So whatever it may be the reason, I believe that confidence was one of the reason. Because of this, I got selected in most of the companies wherever I gave interview. So so that's why the first C, I believe, it's very important in your life and in your kids' life. So it's very important for everyone's life. And most of the time, if you see that kids are very confident, so it's actually similarly like creativity, confidence is also very much available in kids' life, I mean for kids. But then what happened, the more they grow, the more self-doubt and stress and all those things comes, and then their confidence level actually goes down. So you have to, as a parent, if you are a parent and watching this video, as a parent, you have to see that this confidence level should not go down. It's very important asset in their life and in your life also. So whatever you are doing a job, you are doing business, you are doing any creative work, anything you are doing, confidence is the biggest asset in your life. So that is the first C. The second thing is cooperation. So what we learn from our childhood, I mean, still the kids are being taught to face the competition. But just let me tell you that in real life, in real corporate life, obviously the competition is very high. But you cannot win the competition if you do not cooperate with other people. So cooperation is even more important than competition. So anyway, like you cannot do your job only, I mean, you cannot do a job only by yourself. You have to do a work in a group. So in a group, this cooperation is very, very important. So if you just only compete, then no one will cooperate with you. So you have to keep balance of cooperation and competition. And when you cooperate with all the people, then you will see that your competition also is reducing. So that's very important message I have realized in my life from my experience, that try to cooperate with your competitor. And if you can convert, like if you are doing business, so in the business sense I can say that if you can convert your competitor as with cooperation, I mean with a team, nothing like that, just believe me. So I made a video also for the people who are doing business, that how you can cooperate with your competitor and then grow in the business. So that video also you can check. And for your kids, how can you teach the cooperation? So first of thing is, don't put in their mind the pressure that you have to be first in your class, you have to do very well in the class. Then this competition will grow, and this cooperation will be reduced, or somewhere it will get lost. So try to tell them that how they can do better if they can work in a group. And I think some of the school they have also started group activities and this, but still most of the school they believe that one way communication, teachers are teaching, kids are learning, and kids are performing in the exam. So all those actually increase the competition. But when they come out from schools or colleges, and what they will see is totally different. Their boss will give you a work, but boss will tell, when you will just join the organization, boss will tell that do this work along with your 5 or 6 colleagues. When you will grow up in the ladder, in the corporate ladder, your boss will say that I am giving you this work, you have to do this work. I mean, you have to work with your team, and then then revert back to me with this work. So everywhere you have to work with cooperation with your team. So this cooperation, this learning of cooperation is very important. So that's why in my creative thinking hub, what I teach is, instead of competition, you should cooperate. And how to cooperate? So that's why I am giving a lot of group activity to them, so that they can understand each other and they can grow together. So this cooperation will increase. The third C, which is also very important, I think that's why my creative thinking hub I have created, that's the creativity. So again and again I will tell the same thing, that creativity is going to be the most important asset in our life, in our next generation's life, that is kids' life. Because the more this technology will come, the routine work, the monotonous work, the predictive things will be taken care of by technology, robots, technology, AI, whatever you name it. Then what will be our job? Our job will be the creativity part, because we can think, because we have this, and this is the biggest asset we have. So creativity is going to be one of the most important C to becoming successful. And if you feel that you want to enhance, or you want to, I will not say enhance, it's more important to retain the creativity of the kids. And if you are watching from Facebook or YouTube, wherever you are watching, I will mention the link to join the free sessions for your kids. You can enroll that 7 days of free sessions, where I interact with kids. I teach them how to be more creative, how to retain their creativity, and this all will be through a great game playing model. So it's a unique model which I have come up with some of my research work. So that was the fourth. That was the third C, which is very important. The fourth one is consistency, and it is a problem I am facing. Like whenever this is the most of the problem when you want to do something more than your routine work. Because if you are doing, suppose you are doing a job, so every day you have to go to your workplace, so their consistency is the must thing. So there you need not to put much effort to be consistent. If you are a student, you have to go to school or colleges, wherever you are studying, so there also consistency is not a problem. But beyond your main work, if you want to do something else, their consistency is a big, I would say what I would say, that's the problem. And it's a problem for me also. I am working on it, and I think everyone who wants to do more than whatever they are doing, consistency is the problem. But if you can I think take care of this C, I think there is no way you cannot be successful. So consistency is the fourth important C for becoming successful. And how you can make your kids consistent, that is the setting a routine and tell them to follow. So some days maybe they will not follow. I have made a live session, and I think that is available in my YouTube channel also, that how you can influence your kids to make a schedule for them. So that will be a fun activity for them. And just remind them that you have only made this schedule and you have to be stick on it, something like that. So when they will be consistent for maybe 1 month, so that will be a kind of a routine for them, and that time maybe they will continue with that whatever routine. Because and the other thing also I would like to mention, that whatever kid loves to do, they will be consistent. Suppose I never have to remind my daughter that okay, this is 4:30 or 4:45 p.m. now in the summer, like it's extended daylight is available. So I never have to remind her that this is your play time. So there anyway she will be consistent, but I have to remind her maybe for some study purpose or something else. So maybe for washing the plate or something like that, some activity or something, because they maybe they are not I mean they don't like it maybe. So that as a parent you have to see that how you can make that activity or that part of their routine more interesting. So that anyway you have to figure it out. And if you have any comment and I can help you in making it more creative and more interesting, please comment. I will directly interact with you. So, and the last and one of the most important C, so this was the fifth C I will say, is the communication. So communication means doesn't mean the language I'm saying. So most of the people think that speaking in English or spoken English, if you are very good at spoken English, you are very good in communication. It's not that, believe me. There are so many people I have seen in my life who cannot speak good English, but they are very good communicator. But most of the time, it's I'm not telling that it's you are wrong. 90% time, it's that people who speak good in any language, in their mother tongue or in English, they are good in communication. But it also matters that how you are connecting with people. So if you see that all those newspaper readers, they are very good in English communication, but do you feel that they can connect with you? And do you feel that they are good communicator? I don't think so. So they are kind of a newspaper reader. But there are few journalists who has great connection with people. So I would say they are good communicator. So I'll just give an example of good communicator. There are so many leaders. If you just see in the corporate world also, there are Ratan Tata. In L&T I have seen S.N. Subramaniam. So they are very, very good communicator, and they can connect to the people. Whenever they will speak, you will feel that they are speaking to you directly. Each individual will feel that he's or she, whatever, they are speaking directly to you. So it's very important, and it's very, very important asset in your kid's life also. So as a kid, if they build their communication, if they improve and they can be a good communicator, it is going to be a very big asset in their life. So when we like I was a kid, I think no one told me this thing, and after this, like whatever life I have passed, I have seen that these are very, very important. So maybe you can be a little bad in your education, doesn't matter. If you are good in these 5C, I think it's more and more important to be good at these 5C rather than your education, math, science, whatever. So if you are getting like maybe 70 instead of 90, doesn't matter, believe me. And the parents who knows it, I think, like who have experienced the same thing, who were not good at their studies but now doing very well, or maybe the parents who are very good at their education and still now not doing well in their life, they can like you can realize that the same thing, that it's not important to be good at your education. It's important that you continue your education, you learn something from your education also, but other than your marks, these life skills are very, very important. And that's what I teach in my creative thinking hub. So all those are basic things which I give emphasis while teaching. So if you want to enroll your kids, again I'm telling that there will be the link mentioned will be in the comment. Thank you for watching for long live.